Hey guys, how you doing? I was instructed to get in here actually it was get in here, get your A in here and react to Tom MacDonald. So my wife's a big Tom MacDonald fan and she was pissed because I hadn't reacted yet. So here I am, right? The song is called what is it? Hold on here. I gotta start paying attention. The Devil is a Democrat by Tom MacDonald. So the link will be down below in the description. Just kind of put this out here. A couple quick little notes. I do not apologize for following Tom MacDonald. I align with him on most things. And so I'm not going to make any apologies or anything like that just because I like his music and the messages that he puts out. So you could do with that with what you want. I've already lost a couple friends because I'm reacting to him. Don't really care, because if I lost you over that, then you weren't really my friend to begin with. So, it is what it is. That stuff really don't bother me anymore as I age. And, I live my life the way I want to live it. And I don't let anybody tell me who I am, right? And then the last thing is, I am a registered independent, but I do follow conservative values. Don't like the far right stuff. Don't like the far left stuff. I'm not a fence sitter, but I'm, I align with conservatives on most things, but I don't want the title Republican because sometimes, a lot of times with a lot of people nowadays, they get that R behind their name or that D behind their name, and they just go along with what they say, and they're not able to think freely and make their own mind up about what policy is good or what policy is bad. And I vote by policy. So, do with that with what you will, right? But I don't make any bones about it. I do what I vote how I feel the policy is, and I usually use logic and some emotion, but most of the time it's logic. And the Democrat Party nowadays, they don't use that too much. It's more of an emotion based system, and you really can't live your life like that, everything being emotional. So it is what it is. Do what you want with that. Let's get this started. Devil is a Democrat, Tom, here we go, right? Here we go. Okay, here we go.
The propaganda is on every channel. They think we stupid like the truth is just too hard to handle. Put on your camo, it's a culture war and load the ammo. They want Antifa ruling everything like it's Seattle. And they want anyone who's fighting to be dead and canceled. They want rainbows in the classrooms and 15 different bathrooms and white guys that hate black dudes. They want war, they don't want peace. They want fentanyl in our streets. They want borders to be weak. I swear the devil lives in California. He a politician. He passing bills that bring chaos and division. Yeah, the devil lives in California. Should be in prison. He got horns, but he tries to keep them hidden. Cause the devil is a Democrat. And we don't...
Hold on. I can't let it go too far here. I'm not going to get into crazy political stuff here, but I just want to say a few things to kind of back up what Tom is saying here. I got to look out for him. I got to back up what he's saying. First, Gavin Newsom, they voted in a $3 billion, I think it was $3 billion. I'm probably off on some of my numbers, but it's pretty high. It's in the billions. $3 billion. They initially voted in $3 billion for light rail train to go from what was it? Travel between two cities. And then it turned into $9 billion. And now it's $135 billion and the money's just gone. He was supposed to get rid of homelessness. I think that was $35 billion, something of that matter. Gone. And it's like one of the most homeless states in the United States. Where'd that money go? State of the end. I have a video to show you. You guys, it's going to blow your mind. And this is why I feel this way. 35 billion for that. And the guy looks like a car salesman to me. Secondly, in Seattle, the people who are addicted to fentanyl and same way as in California, fentanyl's everywhere. We went to Eureka, people are slumped over. We went to San Francisco not too long ago, and it's like Zombieland. It's like Zombieland. Actually, it was the last administration. We went to San Francisco, and it was like Zombieland. And I was, when my wife and I came back, it was just like, oh my God, man, why is nobody talking about there? People are walking down the middle of the street in San Francisco, slumped over because they got the fentanyl. I had people in my life die from fentanyl. And San Francisco was just like a hotbed. And then on the same topics of fentanyl in Seattle up here, you could look this up. I'm not making this crap up. I mean, this is why I get all irate about this. They are literally, the government is literally giving people who are addicted to fentanyl, they are setting up shelters that provide more fentanyl, and they give them drugs. Look it up. Look it up. And you could play little word games all you want, but that's what they're doing. You could say, where are they getting the drugs? How are you getting fentanyl? You have to be purchasing it, you know, from somebody. So it's legal because the government's purchasing it? Come on. People need to wake up, man. People need to wake up. Tom is right on the money. All he's spitting is facts, man. He's spitting facts. And they need to stop with the racial crap that they're trying to divide people. The only way they're going to stop doing that is when people, black people and white people, both wake up and realize we are being used as pawns in the political system. That's what's going on with the black and white thing. People need to wake up, man. It angers me, dude. It angers me.
Prison, he got horns, but he tries to keep them hidden, cause the devil is a Democrat. And we don't play that, they say that. They love America, we know it ain't that. The devil is a Democrat. And we ain't with it, we ain't switching. Y'all are
and I need that ski mask, and I like the little camera thing going here. Nova is killing it, dude.
We know it ain't that. The devil is a Democrat. And we ain't with it, we ain't switching. Y'all are tripping. I guess God just built us different. They get celebrities to do they talking. They get mansions while they cram it all into apartments.
Yeah, you got Beyonce and all these folks. You know, Beyonce is a beautiful woman, but it's like, come on, dude. You're getting paid to basically brainwash people. And people just go along with it because they love Beyonce. Oh, Beyonce's my favorite singer. Oh, she supports whatever. I support that too. Both sides do it. But I mean, it's more prevalent in the Democrat side because the reason I say this, because the Democrats are more emotionally, that's how they sell the Democrat Party, is through emotion. And that's why it's more prevalent in the Democrat Party. I gotta back off here on the political talk.
We ain't with it, we ain't switching. Y'all are tripping. I guess God just built us different.
That's right. We're
they
different.
Get celebrities to do they talking. They get mansions while they cram it all into apartments. Tell us it's cool to stay in school and then make you retarded. If you ain't liberal, then they treat you like you human garbage. If you speak up, then you a target. They want their voice through an amplifier. Violence and our flag on fire. No voter ID required.
Right. Voter ID. It says I live in Oregon. You can say what you want. You can say what you want. You can spin it however you want. I don't give a crap anymore. When you go into the DMV in the past in Oregon, there would be people who speak only Spanish. And I know a little bit of Spanish because we travel a lot. My wife is, she speaks it fluently. But you go in the DMV and they would be getting a driver's license, and you could say what you want. I don't care. They would ask them to register to vote. Do you want to sign up to register to vote? And then you get these people, well, it's not legal to vote if you're not a U.S. citizen. Dude, I'm watching them in the DMV sign people up to register to vote who are not citizens of the United States. And I know they're not citizens because they don't even know what's going on around them. and they speak zero English. They don't know nothing about what's happening. And they just know they got to get a driver's license to be able to do XYZ. And so they register them to vote. And the only argument the other side says is, well, it's illegal to vote if you're not a citizen. Dude, I see it firsthand. I believe Oregon got in trouble for that in the last election.
Human garbage. If you speak up, then you a target. They want their voice through an amplifier. Violence and our flag on fire. No voter ID required. They want war, they don't want peace. They want defund the police. They want you surrounded by screens. The devil lives in California. He a politician. He passing bills that bring chaos and division. Yeah, the devil lives in California. Should be in prison. He got horns, but he tries to keep them hidden. Cause the devil is a Democrat. And we don't play that. They say that. They love America. We know it ain't that. Cause the devil is a Democrat. And we ain't with it. We ain't switching. Y'all are tripping. I guess God just built us different, dog. The devil is a Democrat. That's a fact, that's the truth. Look how bad that it gets when it's blue. The devil is a Democrat. That's a rap, it ain't news. And the way they treat America is proof. I swear the devil lives in California, $100 bills. He knows everyone in Hollywood and parties in the hills. Give you everything you ever wanted, plus a couple mil for your soul, and your vote is a deal. Cause the devil is a Democrat. And we don't play that, they say that. They love America, we know it ain't that. The devil is a Democrat. And we ain't with it, we ain't switching, y'all are tripping. I guess God just built us different, dog. The devil is a Democrat. And we don't play that, they say that. They love America, we know it ain't that. The devil is a Democrat. And we ain't with it, we ain't switching, y'all are tripping. I guess God just built us different, dog. The devil is a Democrat.
Nova. Well, I like what he's doing here with this little thing. He did that's the last one too. Really liked it. And the white boys one. It's kind of a really yeah, that's hard. That's hard. Where that music's faintly playing in the background with all of his links over there on the right. I really like that a lot. I'm gonna play a little video. This is why I don't like Gavin Newsom. The dude, those billions that I was telling you about earlier. You know, what was it, $30 billion, $24 billion or whatever to get rid of homelessness, and the money just disappeared. And he's literally walking down the street with homeless people all over the place in tents, and they're just basically suffering. And Gavin's got a pair of $1,200 shoes on and probably a $5,000 suit on, and he's got a cup of coffee like he went to Starbucks or something like that. And he just kind of cruising, doing his little strutting down the street, stepping over homeless people. And this is what you voted for? You people need to wake up, man. You need to wake up and stop voting these freaking emotional liars in office, man, because they're just screwing the whole United States. Stop voting these people in. Check this out. This is Gavin Newsom. Don't forget, give Tom MacDonald a subscribe if you like what he's spitting out, and give me one too. I probably bastardize after all of this, but you know, here we go. Check this out. Check this out.
But also moral suasion here. The humanity. It is not human to step over people in the sidewalks and streets. It's not human to allow people to live 3, 4, 5 years in encampments. It's not human to allow the status quo to continue. And so, again, moral and formal authority we're trying to exercise here.